we don't have a long time together. I got just a few minutes to make you profitable. And I'm going to commit that if you follow these 2 simple steps to profitability, you will be there permanently starting tomorrow. So it's 24 hours. It's a big promise, but here we go. Ask, what's wrong with the industry? As Larry said, what don't you like about computer guys? Oh, the last computer guy, the billing practices were so confusing. So we cleaned up our billing practices. We cut over to a recurring revenue model, which today is common, back in the 90s was unheard of. And if you do that, you redefine an industry. So if you want to dominate an industry as a small business with no money, one thing you need to do is simply identify what the competition isn't doing right and fix that. The most common blind spot among all businesses. And the last thing is, where do you congregate? I went to my best client and said, hey, Larry, the hedge fund guy, where do hedge funds hang out? And once he told me, that's where I went. If you want to be seen as an authority and you have no marketing budget to do it, the easiest, fastest way to do it is to go where they already go. Are there podcasts that are popular with truly your best clients? Are there conferences they go to? Are they all members of the pool club? That's where you need to be present. If you're simply just present there frequently enough, you start to win over trust. Okay, so that's the first model I discovered for me when it came to improving sales. The next thing, profit. While sales creates cash, profit keeps it. It gives it runway. In other words, it brings stability to your business. Whoever said, profit's not necessary or profit is greed, that person is a jerk. Because profit is necessary for all businesses to sustain. In fact, even not-for-profits need to have enough cash flowing and available to the business to deliver on the purpose they've been out there. It's a distribution of profit. It's a use of those funds to deliver something. That is a form of profitability. It's a benefit to the community. And profit can be a benefit in part to the owners, but it also could be a benefit, as we do, we share with employees. And the biggest benefit is it brings stability, health to an organization. The question is, how do you get profitable? I struggle with profit, just to give you a sense of this, so badly that in my second company, when I had my third company that I started, I had no clue what I was doing. I tried to be an angel investor, clueless, lost all my money. My daughter, she was 9 years old at the time, I'll never forget this, came to the dining room table when I told my family I had lost our last dollar. We were gonna lose our house, which we actually did. And I couldn't send my daughter to horseback riding lessons anymore because I just didn't have any money. I was broke. And my daughter came with her piggy bank at 9 years old and said, Daddy, since you can't provide for our family, I'll do it. That moment is so emblazoned on my mind. I'll never forget it. It's with me eternally. And I know when I take my final breath on our planet, I'll be thinking of this moment. And it also became an inspiration for why it can be profitable. More sales does not translate to profit. And it's actually a frustration for me when I see pretty famous names in the business space on television saying, sales cures everything. No, it doesn't. A healthy profit system cures profit problems. That's the only way to do it. You have to have margin and all that stuff. But what's the simple steps you can take to ensure all that comes into alignment? Well, that's why I wrote another book on this subject. And what I found is you have to take your profit first. Here's how you do it. 2 steps. By tomorrow, you'll be permanently profitable. Go to your bank, whatever bank you work with, set up one account. In fact, if you want to bank with the bank I use, I love my bank. I found one that supports the system so efficiently. You can go to banklikemike.com. And I'm not trying to be like promo-y guy here, but some people ask me about the bank I use. It's called, it's a relay banking platform. You can go to banklikemike.com if you're interested. But here's the steps. Whatever bank you choose, if you love your current bank, stick with them. Set up one new account and call it profit. Make it a savings account. Step 2, anytime a deposit comes into your business, allocate 1% of that income into your profit account and hide it away. It's the pay yourself first principle applied to business.